So it's about you now shaping your community.
How you doing out there, YouTubers? It's just really a pleasure to be able to interrelate in this certain way, to come across that microphone and say, hey, hey, hey. And that's about it. That's as far as I got in my script. And so the rest of it is free flow, just coming at you like slow-mo. It's going to be hot. It's going to be refreshing. So stick on back and let me tell you about the dress. Not talking about.
Signs into the website. The website could be YouTube, it could be any. That particular entity acts as the campaign central, so to speak, because I use the principle of democracy. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel here. If you will, are in charge of ensuring the security of the vote, while at the same time providing polling stations and a space and tools for the people to showcase, or you might say run for office. So it might be mother, it might be teacher, it might be software salesman, it might be boyfriend, girlfriend. You know, the list is endless for roles. Ben Franklin, he already defined that a community is based upon voting and taking action. The more so that we do that, the more robust and vigorous it is. It's about the people. It always has been.
How you doing out there, YouTubers? I'm just a common jack that doesn't know much, except for the fact that there's something coming. If you're not discussing it, then don't feel bad, because the interesting thing is, I'm not wearing an aluminum foil hat or nothing, but it seems kind of contrary to logic that this particular issue is being rigorously debated in a way that common folks can put their meat hooks on and digest. Now, speaking of digestion, I'm not a man of grabby toast. I prefer my toast black with butter, not anything like gravy on it. So I'm just going to speak direct as it relates to the subject of evotelution now.
Hi, I'm Saki from Holland. I'm joining a Dutch contest right now and I need a lot of votes. The 3 people with the most votes are going to win a prize. The contest is separated in 2 parts, the boys part and the girls part. Both parts have different prizes. I'm joining the boys part. I have not so much votes right now and I need your votes. Someone has a lot of votes and is now on number 1. Someone else is following him with a lot of votes too.
A more reasonable expectation on the content and characters that we view. Now, I've received some comments that I'm going friggin' nuts by associating terms like democracy or money with democracy or money with reputation. But let's go ahead and look at the facts. The facts are unveiling as we speak. In a video, which this is in reply to, Renetto comes out and suggests that he's been offered $50,000 to $60,000 for leading up other communities, jumping ship. And in a video I provided entitled "The British Are Coming," the British are the ones that took Renetto off the most subscribed. I indicate as an analogy that the landlord system now is what we are reverting back to. I have all due respect for the people of Great Britain. It was merely a way to paint a picture that a shot had been fired across Renetto's bow as he had been seen on stage. The internet landlord had warned him not to market another entity. Many people at that time were suggesting he had artificially pumped up his numbers, or perhaps he had featured his son without a t-shirt. And I indicated the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The truth, my friends, began in a video series entitled "Evotelution is Foretold" in the year 2010. In that video, I documented that reputation is the salt or the core element of any substantiated community that grows. Without reputation, the community falls. And I indicated an ethical dilemma that would vex the founders to a degree that they would want to free themselves from shaping the future of the community and focus more so on providing more excellent video technology and social networking devices. I keyed in on Reneto and Greg Solomon and their discussion of profiting with PayPal accounts and keeping this a blog environment. Now then, with that stated, I indicated that they would go ahead and implement evotelution, or democracy online. In my next video, I went ahead and indicated that the founders did in fact indicate after they sold the company that they wanted to focus on providing more excellent video technology. And they wanted to thank us, and we in fact were the value of the $1.65 billion. And since that time, a discussion has raged around the YouTube community as whether or not we're following the correct business model, allowing the corporate interests to overtake the individual blogger. And the question remains, who will shape our future? And is democracy the right term to use? Well, now, in a video that Reneto declared underneath an hour-long dialogue, the founders of YouTube have in fact used those very same terms, democracy, allowing us to lead the community and allowing them to facilitate and observe and create the reputation machine. This video is in response to that, and you can watch it all the way through. The bottom line is, some of the assertions that I've made thus far are telling. So much so that you could put some stock in the fact that the spark has occurred. And in the beginning it is good. We will be able to afford ourselves a more positive degree of certainty on the content we view and be able to find and zero in and search by utilizing something like an evotelution system. But in the end, it will be bad. It will be bad because people will want to invest merely in the system to receive rewards. They will be rewarded for doing things that are right, as opposed to doing things that are of the heart and outside the box. And thus the human spirit shall be trapped in a system that is not